In this video, I will fork this repository, clone it in my computer, fix some typos, and create a PR or pull request from where I forked this repository. I will show you everything from start to finish. Forking is super useful concept. It gives you your own copy of any open source GitHub repository. You can experiment freely without touching the original repository. So let's get into it. So currently on my screen, you can see I have two sessions opened. So this session of GitHub is owner of this GitHub repository, and here I'm looking at this repository from another GitHub account. So now let's quickly fork it. So to create a fork of any GitHub repository, you just click on this button, fork, and here you have to give a unique name to your repository. This exact name is available under this organization, and click on the create fork button. Okay, the fork is created. Now let's quickly clone this forked GitHub repo. So for that, I will click on this button, copy the URL, open a terminal, open the folder where you want to clone this repository, and run this command git clone and the URL that you just copied from that fork GitHub repo. Okay, the repository has been cloned. Now let's cd into that folder and open it in Visual Studio Code. For that, just type the command code space dot, and that will open that project within your VS Code. Now before starting work on anything, the most important step is that you should never work directly on the main branch. You should always branch first and then start working on the changes that you want to make. For that, let's open the terminal, and here I'll create a new branch, git checkout -b fix /readme -typos. Hit enter. This will create and check out to this new branch. Alright, we are in this new branch. Now let's fix the typos that we wanted to fix in this repository. So here are some typos like features. There is also typo in the installation, then description, and after that we have contributing. Alright, that's it. I have fixed the changes. Now let me show you the diff that will show you what changes I have made. So these are the simple typos that we fixed. Now let's quickly commit the changes and push it to my origin repository where I have created the fork of the repository on my own account. Git add and git commit m with the message fix typos. You can be as much descriptive as you want. Hit submit. Alright, now let's push my changes. Git push origin and type the name of the branch you just created, that is fix /readme -typos. Hit submit and changes are pushed to this new branch. Now let's go to the GitHub, to my account. You will see this yellow banner with a message that this branch had recent pushes 2 seconds ago, and there is a prominent button compare and pull request. Just click on that, and here you will see 4 drop down menus. Here you need to select the branch where you made the changes, and here you need to select the forked repository that exists on your account, and on the left side you have to select the branch where you want to create the pull request, and in this drop down you have to select the main original repository from where you forked this repo, and then here you need to add a title and the description. So this is very important thing, that your titles and description should be very clear. These should not be vague, otherwise your pull requests might be rejected. So make sure to stay clear about what you did and why you are creating this PR. Once you are done, just click on the create pull request button. Okay, the PR is created. Let's switch to the owner's view of this repository and click on the pull request, and here you will see the PR is appeared. Now click on that PR, and as I am the owner of this repository, so now I can see the button merge pull request. So let's hit that button to merge it. Hit that confirm merge button. Changes from the forked repository are merged into the main repository, and you see that the commit is now listed in the main branch of the original repo. There is one bonus pro tip for you, that is, you should always set upstream in your local branch. While you are working on a forked repository, the original repository might be moving very fast. Many people might be making a lot of commits, a lot of changes, and you really want to sync your local repository as much as possible. Because if you don't sync your local repository from the original repository, your repository or your fork will be outdated and stale, and you will face a lot of merge conflicts, and PR might also be rejected. So you have to to avoid that hassle, you should sync it regularly. The ideal way is adding the upstream GitHub repository. So to add the upstream repository, you just need to run this command, git remote add upstream. You need to give the URL of the original repository from where you created the fork. Hit that copy URL button and go back to the editor and paste that URL, hit enter, and that's it. We have two remotes, origin and upstream. Now you should keep your repository up to date all the time. So to do that, just run the command git fetch upstream, and this will pull all of the changes from the original repository, but these changes are still not applied on your local repository yet. To do that, you must have to run the command git checkout main to switch to the main branch first, and then run the command git merge upstream /main. So if you run that command, this will merge the upstream into your local main branch. Hit enter. Now the changes are merged, and let me show you something. So in the original repository, we see this extra commit that was created because of the merge pull request, but this commit doesn't exist in the forked repository. Currently there is only one commit, but in the original repository we have total 3 commits. One commit from my PR, and second commit was created because of the merge pull request. And now in my local repository, I will just run the command git push origin main, hit enter, and it will update the main branch on my forked repository. And let me reload it. Now you see that my forked repository is 100% same and up to date with all of the changes that exist in the original repository as well. So full sync is now completed. So if you think that this video provided you some value, then please hit that subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to get notified for my upcoming videos. And also please like and share this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.